There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Big nickel G. I feel like he's running himself. Here we go. I'm going to run commit to the left. And heavy on that side.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Jackson fakes it.
That should have been
Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
We'll come back
when you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. He's got Snead. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and roll them off.
I see
Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Here's Jackson to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. John Jenkins drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. It led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Jackson has got his
wide
man. It's
open.
Andrews.
He got him. Hey, he got me. He's wide open. I thought he was going to do the same play he just did.
31 yards.
It is what it is.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Valentine's
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a
7 on
game.
I got him. Oh, wait, Steve's going to be the onside kick bullshit. What's up, why ain't I seen this play? Why ain't the time clock running? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't see no play clock running. That's some bullshit. Oh, okay.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, we'll start.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I mean, this is a play I'll run. I run this with KC because Tyreek Hill's super fast. Jakeem Grant is fast, but he's not as fast as Tyreek Hill. But we'll see what's up. There's normally one play fucking touchdown. He's using the safety, so he might be able to get this. I'm going to go ahead and do that just in case.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
No, wide open.
Shot right away. And it's caught inside the 30.
Oh, one play TD. What the fuck did I tell y'all? One play TD, bro.
Jakeem Grant, 75
that cover for us.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Woo. You know, I don't even like kicking it anyway. I think he'll run back, so we're going to just...
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
I messed that up. That's going out of bounds.
Away.
Whatever. That's
so that
going.
One will be accepted.
We're going to drop back in this. I'm going to play this.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. It's a give to the right, Ingram. And this one's going to go the wrong way.
Yeah, they don't know because he would get Ingram out of there. Ingram,
second down.
Ingram ain't fast.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
He like that.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on.
They'll run.
Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Put some spies.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Yeah, what a catch.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a bad play on his part.
7-7, our score after one.
Leave the dog alone. Go to bed, man. Slate. Huh? I will go to bed. Or go in the room and lay in the bed and be on your phone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson is going to find his tight end Boyle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good pickup there.
I'm worried about
yards
him
as they
doing
get
this
closer
fucking
for 3rd down.
alert, but then passing it. But he want to keep hitting the tight end.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
5 yards.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
There we go.
Tight end on second down, but this one is incomplete. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He might not, but I'm thinking he is, so I'm gonna man up on Nick Boyle. I know he ain't taking the field, but he's going to go for it.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. To throw is Jackson.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Incomplete.
We'll take that.
He was right there in coverage. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there.
I'm going to try, bro.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lock in for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
See what's going on. What's happening?
First down, Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. Oh!
And that is incomplete.
Hit the wrong button.
Devontae Parker, the intended receiver. And now second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
I'm going to bait him now.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, Delta. I got it. Watch 36.
I'm hitting the drag right here.
Throwing again here. Fitzpatrick on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey, 7.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Mass protect. Still ain't get shit.
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things.
He gonna send him again.
Defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, Haywood.
Yeah, I see he's watching. Fuck.
They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick.
Oh, he kicked it.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor.
All right.
Well, he will bring this
Fuck
back.
me.
It's a pick 6.
I fucked the shit up again, though. Oh.
So
Play Madden when you're drinking.
Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
Down in that situation,
not that bad.
Turnover for the offense.
We'll figure it out.
Defensive coordinator recently tell me we see that as a passive play. We don't do that.
I'm gonna get out the gun.
We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been
This shit is on me. Like,
This fielded at the 2.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
We're going to go right here. Right here. We're going to tie this shit up.
57.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
But he's making his adjustments. I'm making my adjustments. You slide that because I got them over there. Let's see where
Back
we
to
at.
it after the pick six. Fitzpatrick
Oh,
got his man
we'll take
complete
it.
over the middle. That's Grant.
Take it. Let
And
the
he
2 minute
gets this
warning
one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down
Let
at
it
the
run
39.
down. Let it run down.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter.
run down.
14-7. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh,
He's got a first down
Kalen,
and then some at midfield.
Oh,
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Balaj, 61 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
no
This one
opportunity for
tied
no
at
fucking
14 now as he
return.
sends this one
You
away.
play that shit. You can send it there.
This is
It ain't
taken
going
just shy
nowhere.
of the 10 here. And he'll take it
You can have
past
it
the 25
28,
and up to the
30, whatever you
28-yard
want.
line.
I'm gonna drop on something new for him. Well, it ain't new, but it's gonna be new to him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 22 yards there, a first down. From the gun, Jackson has got it to Ingram, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That bitch ran the same play on 2 times.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
There we go. I'm gonna step that one right there.
Come on. 55. Mike 55. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
What you gonna do with it?
On first and 10, it's Jackson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh,
and he
let me
fires
get
one
that.
that's intercepted.
Let me get
Picked
that.
off by Jerome Baker.
Let me get that. Oh, let me get
This
that.
across midfield and inside the 45.
Let me get that.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Man, I got you. 57. Mike 57. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Let's max protect because I know he's coming. Here we go. Here we go.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, come on. He was wide
Down
open.
he goes.
Hey, I'm
Back
here.
at the 43-yard
Oh,
line.
he called a
The
timeout.
Ravens
Thank
going to
you.
use the second
Thank you.
of their timeouts. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Stay regular.
His menus
throwing on second and long. Fitzpatrick.
Oh,
will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, and it's third down.
Diamond, shut up.
Regular.
Yo.
Mike's 57. Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On fourth down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded about a yard deep. Stays on his feet. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I mean, I am the Dolphins, and this guy's the Ravens, but yeah, he's all right. If I was another team, he'd be getting his ass whooped right now.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's playing that same shit.
Now on second and 13, Fitzpatrick. From left side complete. It's Grant.
I'll take it.
Finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Miami. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
I'm just going to flip the side of your ass. And protect that side. All right, here we go. Oh, on the motherfucking Miami Dolphins.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And some room to roam now. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Balazs, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Just get out the 3.
As his
get out the 3-4.
Regain the lead. He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
Oh, I missed that.
Puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's see what they do. They want to play in 3-4. I'll jump in 3-4 too. Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kicked.
He got me beat on that.
It's a full race.
Yeah, he got me beat on that.
To the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews.
I mean, this ain't gonna be an easy game, but I feel like I'm gonna come on top. I did miss that extra point, which might fuck me, but we might talk about it like, I don't know, last minute field goal to win the game. Come on, bro. What is this thing waiting? Diamond, shut up.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that one puts them on top here in the third.
Is that by 1? Shit.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, drink that shit.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm gonna run this ball all over this motherfucker. Eat up clock, run the ball, you know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Hey. 50 seconds, right? Hey, defense.
All right, he keeps playing. He's Earl Thomas. So.
50 seconds to Mike. Let's go. Left.
He'll be Earl Thomas.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
I knew it.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
I can't do it on him like that. He knows what's up.
They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
But
that had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position.
shit.
And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. I'm coming.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, fuck that shit, bro. Come on now.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Ingram again. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
I don't believe you do it. You think okay.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
3rd and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down at the 43, not before picking up the first. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Yeah, that stretch alert. You like to play that shit too, but you pass the ball. Why you pass the ball? You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, 43.
I'm going to call that timeout, bitch. 43 yards, 45 yards. Call timeout. Hold on, homeboy. I got drink. Thirsty. You know. Now I gotta do a 2-point conversion and bullshit, but whatever. We live. YouTube. I know people thinking like they think they good at this game, but nobody on Facebook. Y'all won't see me. And if anybody wants to see me, holla at me. We can do this. Yo, I got this little look, and I'm even putting it all out there for y'all right now. Anybody want to see me, holla at me. You seen how I play. I bet you still can't stop it. Straight up.
Yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
Yo, this is a good little
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Fitzpatrick, and he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead.
7-point lead.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I mean, this dude don't even play Lamar Jackson like most people do, so.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run
there
it.
He goes. There he goes.
And he'll be out of
Run him.
bounds just
There you
shy
go.
of the 40. Big
Got you,
yardage there on
dog.
the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thing.
I told you. I got you, bro. Do that shit. Do that shit, bro.
To Jerome Baker.
I got you, bro.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Throwing is Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they're able to work this to the 25.
He got it.
A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
2 minutes, bro.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Let's see what you got, bro. Let's see what you got, bro.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw.
Okay.
Got a man, it's caught.
Exactly what I wanted you to
touchdown. Mark Ingram.
Here we go. Crunch time.
As they can now tie the game with
Crunch
the extra
time.
point here in the final 2 minutes.
He gonna go for 2. He wanna try to win this shit. He gonna go for 2. Oh no, maybe not. All right.
Tucker now to add the point after.
Maybe not, but look, he left too much time on the clock. Crunch time.
And no
That's
sweat,
it.
he puts it through.
Okay.
And we are tied here in the 4th.
Everybody done this so many times. So many times. This is nothing. And them the Dolphins, remember that. The Miami motherfucking Dolphins, bro. Let's do it.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Let's do it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line right around the 36.
Yeah, I'll take that. Here we go. Here we go, bro. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, my God, that was bullshit.
And they'll take it inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Okay.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter.
Damn, that was some bullshit, bro.
You got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
I'm going to lose this game. That's some bullshit.
A 10 carry here for Mark Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram.
He might be in field goal range now.
Leads to 3rd down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
No, I call timeout. Fuck. I don't know. I might lose this one. It was a tough one. I'll take the loss, though. I've been drinking also and with Dolphins.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Come on, bitch. We're going to let you get that, bro.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go heavy.
Here's Ingram. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Yeah, I'm going to save
timeout. 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
I'm going to leave that shit to ice your ass, bro. Icy.
On the double. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Watch the screen.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Okay.
It's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
I try to call it whatever, but I'm like, you got it.
We're going in. They couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Stop, like.
Off.